expect this season to be kind of a learning process? I mean, for both sides of the ball, like offensively, they probably weren't as good as against San Diego State. I thought you guys played good enough to win that game. And I don't know, offense scored 52 points last week, and it wasn't enough to win. Do you expect this kind of up and down from this team?
With a lot of young guys out there, you expect some growing pains, but nobody expects to lose. You know what I mean? We all go out there. We go there every game expecting to win, no matter who we're playing. So I didn't expect to lose any football games, but in the position we're in right now, I understand that we had some growing to do, and sometimes we have to take 2 steps back in order to grow as a team. And I just feel like that's what we did these past couple games, because like you said, it's been different problems to show up in different games, and hopefully we learn from each problem and we can use that as a positive throughout the season.
How do you make sure that confidence remains high and make sure that you guys are still feeling good going into each week when you're doing positive things, but it's not necessarily resulting in the win column?
It's college football. You can't get too worried about the big picture. It's all about day by day and week by week, because it's early. It's real early. And I've been here long enough as a senior to lead the defense to understand that it's early. And everything we want is still ahead of us. And Coach is preaching that to us, and he's making sure we know that everything we want to accomplish is still ahead of us. We're only a quarter way through the season. It hasn't gone the way we expected, but it still can go the way we want it to if we come together and do what we're supposed to do, because we have the ability to do it.
This is a running team primarily. This is a little different challenge for this season. Please tell us your feelings on that.
Are you talking about Fresno State? They kind of introduced it yesterday, and we watched some film on them, and they're a real aggressive football team, and we've watched them play Minnesota, we've watched them play USC, and even we watched them play Sacramento State, and we just realized they're a real emotional team, so they play in streaks. So we want to use that to our advantage, and we know our back's against the wall. We know they're going to come in here and they want to win another football game, but we have to win another football game. So hopefully we use their aggressiveness to our advantage and cause some turnovers, because they've put the ball on the ground multiple times this year, and they're having turnover problems just like we had a couple turnover problems. So hopefully as a defense we can use that to our advantage.
Within your scheme, how do you go about generating more pressure if, I think you did the quarterback again, Austin got an interception, same against San Diego State, but it's not happening often enough, I don't think. So
Yeah.
How do you go about generating that pressure?
Half of it is effort, and a lot of people don't like to admit pass rush is all about effort. It's only so many freaks or so many amazing athletes that can rush the passer and do spin moves every time and get there in 2 seconds and 3 seconds. Half the time it's all about second chance efforts and just practicing it. If we just practice more and give more effort in the pass rush, it doesn't matter who we have out there rushing the passer. It doesn't matter what play we're running. It's all about effort. So if we can just fix that part in effort and stop those 5-6 second scrambles and putting our DBs in positions where they have to cover for an extended amount of time, we'll be okay with the pass rush. But like you said, we haven't done it so far. So that's one of our main focuses this week, is to just give more effort in the pass rush, because that's going to also translate to, getting the quarterback off his spot. And especially this quarterback, he likes to move around a lot. He doesn't stay in the pocket too much longer. So it's a perfect opportunity to, get that pass rush going and hopefully keep extending it for the rest of the season.
You can't sign new players, so does that mean adding numbers to the box just to get to the quarterbacks and hopefully the back end holds up?
Coach Spaz is really aggressive with blitzes anyway. He's been like that since I've been here. So I feel like it's part on me, because he sends me maybe 4, 5, 6 times a game, and that should result in some quarterback pressure. So I'm part of that. So he does add more to the box, and he does give more numbers and see if we can get more than they can pick up. But that also comes down to situational times, because if we're in situations where we can't rush the passer, it doesn't put us in a good position to get to the quarterback. And many times they max protect, and it's situational. You know what I mean? So regarding the pass rush, it's just all about, like I said, it's all about at the end of the day, making sure we pick our effort up in order to get there, because it's crazy because when you get to the quarterback once a game, sometimes it just tends to pick up because now that quarterback looks down at the pass rush and it gives you more opportunities to get there. So it's just all about getting that first time. If we get to the Fresno State quarterback real early, I feel like we'll have a good day rushing the passer.
The quarterbacks that move that's what you think are leading to some of these big plays in the passing game, guys extending plays. What do you say?
Yeah, that's college football in general. Even in the NFL, you're seeing it now. Mobile quarterbacks are a defense's nightmare because they can throw the ball and they can extend plays over an amount of time, which, like I said earlier, puts the DBs in a position to guard a little longer, and it also just makes the field so much wider. So I hope maybe that's going to be when our game plans to try to keep him in the pocket because, like I said, he's known for doing that, and he's real elusive, and he likes to get around and move around. But as the middle linebacker, I would like to try to keep him bottled up and get to him a couple times.
It seems like pressure on the quarterback and turnovers kind of go hand in hand. I mean, what would being able to get 2 or 3 turnovers kind of translate, from a defense perspective this week?
It'll be great, especially seeing how our offense is clicking and our offense is moving the ball. I don't think anybody in the nation can stop our offense when they're, on their P's and Q's. So us getting 2 or 3 turnovers kind of guarantees a win for us because we know our offense is explosive. We know it's not too many times they're not going to move the ball, even if it doesn't result in points. That field position in that game where if we can get the ball in the offense's hands anytime more, I feel like it's going to result in points. So 2 or 3 turnovers kind of guarantees a win because our offense is clicking right now. And if we can just do our part and get the ball and put it in their hands and put it in Josh's and Jay Hunt's and Tony Nicholson, they just need the ball a couple more times and they're going to score. So I feel like that's all our job, and that's all I want to do going into this game is get them the ball more. So that'll always be a positive.
I feel like you've been here on a bad defense in terms of allowing points in 2015, and you were here obviously 2017 when you guys were really good. So I'm just like, are you surprised by the amount of points right now because you guys seem more talented to me? Yeah, talent. I feel like a thing for us is we do have a lot of talent, but a defense can't survive off talent. A football team can't survive off talent. It's all about coming together as a machine. It's all about working together, and I feel like that's what we're getting to, and we had to learn to in these 4 games that just to put that talent together and work together and learn how to be cohesive and half the time it's not about talent. It's all about assignment. It's all about just trusting the defense, trusting being in your spot, and just being in a position where you can use that talent. Because sometimes that talent only shows up on 3rd and long when a pass rusher needs to get there or when it's time for me to fill a gap or, you know what I mean? So single plays, but there's 90 plays in a football game and talent only shows up 4 or 5 of them. So it's all about how we come together as a defense, and we just got to start from this moment on, especially with the chance with Fresno State, we just got to work together. 11 people have to be on the football at every play, and we have to be in the right assignment. And then that talent will start to show. And I feel like that's when everybody will see how much talent we truly have.
JV, you played alongside some really good linebackers here. What have you seen from Rashi Hodge so far?
He's gifted, and that's just without him trying. And it's kind of annoying because he's one of those players that just wakes up in the morning and catch a one-hand pick. So that's kind of the athlete he is. He knows the game of football, and he just has that instinct. He's a ball hawk, and I'm not sure if people notice him at practice, but I think he has the most picks and the most times touching the ball at practice because that's just who he is. If he can, he's just one of those players that he's not young, but he's new in the program. So if he can, like I said, if he can match that talent and learn how to, because he gets 4 or 5 plays that natural talent just showing. But if we can match that with another 80 plays, and that's with everybody on this defense, if we can match that with assignment, we can match that with that effort, we'll be unstoppable. Because like he said, he has incredible talent, and he's going to be real special the next 2 years here in New Mexico State.
Any questions for JV?
Yeah, Javahn,
I believe they're about 75% they want to pass the ball, so they're aggressive. They're going to put the ball. I feel like they're kind of a direct replica of our offense that we practice against every day. So the pass rush is going to be huge this week, but like you said, we can't worry about the pass because the run is the immediate concern. Because if an offense can run the ball, the pass game is going to come just real easy. So if we can stop their running back, they have two pretty good running backs, but I feel like they're real containable. So if we can stop them on first and second down, which they want to pass the ball on second and third, but if we can stop them on first and second down primarily, we'll be in some real good positions to rush the passer because their offense is all about the sticks, and once they get ahead of the sticks, they're real hard to kind of predict because of their pass happy offense. But if we can get them behind the sticks and put them in a position where we know they're passing, put them in a position where we know we're about to get vertical routes, third and long, second and long, we'll be in a good position to rush the passer. And I feel like that's all set up by getting the stop on first and second down with the run. But their run game's pretty simple, so it's all about effort and it's all about execution.